Alright guys, so I know my hair's a wet mess. I just got out of the shower and I'm going to try to make this video 4 minutes or less. So this is a video on 3 quick tips on what you should bring to boot camp. It's going to be really helpful, so listen up. Number 1, have a watch. So a lot of times people get watches when they're in boot camp, and I see a lot of times for guys, they get female watches. So I sold and repaired watches for a year, and when I look at a watch, I can tell if it's a male or female's watch, and I know what watches are good and what watches are not. The ones that they have in the Navy that they sell are not good watches. I do highly recommend that you get what's called G-Shocks. They're very durable and right about $100. If you go to a small business, you can get right about 25 to 30% off, so it's much more cheaper for you. I personally have what's called a Timex. They're very good durable watches. The only thing, the straps aren't good, so you can see I have a rubber band here holding down the watch, or else it flaps around. I have it because it was just lying around my house, not being used, so I just took it, and I'm using that. But I'm going to later upgrade to a G-Shock. So they're very durable. You spend around about $100, and then it's going to last easily 4 years. And you change the batteries, and it's still going to go. But if you get like the watches that they sell in boot camp, you're going to spend $30, and it's going to last for about 6 months, and it's going to die. So get G-Shocks or baby G's if you're female, if you're looking for a much thinner feminine watch, and do it that way. So number 2 is an address book. So obviously that address book is written inside the starter's manual, starter's guide. When you go to MEPS, they give you the little packet where you write down your family, friends, addresses, and also phone numbers. So throughout boot camp, they're going to ask a lot of personal questions. So for example, they're going to ask you what's your mother's name, what's your mother's phone number, father's name, father's phone number for let's say life insurance purposes. They need phone numbers. So, or just in case you get hurt, they're going to ask your phone number. So they don't save it once in a database and then spread it out. They're just going to ask you throughout boot camp, what's your mother's phone number, what's your mother's phone number, father's phone number. If you memorize it, you memorize it. If not, if you're like me, having a cell phone is much more easier. Just write it in your address book. And the thing with the address book is they don't go through with this. So realistically, you can write you can say hey mom, dad, hey, write down in here some personal messages, so later on throughout boot camp I can read it and kind of motivate myself. So an address book is not only used for address and cell phone numbers. You can write personal messages before you enter boot camp, because they don't check this. They don't check your wallet, they don't check your address book. So you can have whatever you want inside, like maybe study tips, what I say, things to remind yourself with, or personal messages from friends and family. So last thing I want to talk about is the wallet. So our wallet, like I said before, they don't check anything inside the wallet. So when I was in boot camp, I know my friend, he had a lot of pictures in his wallet of his girlfriend, of his family, to motivate himself and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can send it from mail, but having a lot of pictures and all that kind of stuff. And also you can also have note cards in here if you want, with personal messages too. That's how I did it. I had my wallet, and inside I had my parents' phone numbers, and also maybe some little stuff memos, and that reminded myself of my civilian life, that motivated me each day when I had some rough days. So those are 3 quick things and 3 important things that you should have for Navy boot camp. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great Navy day.